Come on. Oh my god, the fucking video is already starting. Hi. Sorry, I was just finishing up some personal business in this corner right here. What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario 64, part number 7 already. In the last episode, we finished Big Boo's Haunt as far as we can get so far, because we're still missing a star over there. And we kicked Bowser's ass in the first Bowser level, Bowser in the Dark World. Today, we are going to continue in the basement. But before we do that, we have to investigate this wooden door. As I've already mentioned in previous parts, these always change the area, and also this time we get into this room, which I don't really know what it's supposed to be, but we can swim through it. And on the other side, we will find two pillars looking out of the water. If you already read the 30-star message, you know that you're supposed to punch or ground pound these into the floor, and by doing so, you drain the water. But before I go down there, I want to show you guys a secret one-up that the game has, and it is in this room. As soon as the water is drained, you just need to touch all 4 of the corners here with Mario's hitbox, and the one-up will appear in the middle of the room, and you can collect it. Come on, Mario, get up there. There you go. But that is not the reason why we're here. The reason is this metal steel door. Because now we're back outside where we started in the first episode. We are now in the moat, but of course now it is completely drained and there's no water anymore. There's also coins up here. And if you collect both of them, another one-up will appear. 2 secret one-ups in the span of a minute. Would you believe that? And there's also this ominous hole now, which we will jump into because we don't know what safety is. Yahoo! Welcome to the Vanish Cap. Oh. That's exactly what it says. Welcome to the Vanish Cap switch course. All of the blue blocks you find will become solid once you step on the cap switch. You'll disappear when you put on the Vanish Cap, so you'll be able to elude enemies and walk through many things. Try it out. This is the entry point to the Vanish Cap, and of course we also have to collect 8 red coins right here. But as it already said, when you collect the Vanish Cap, you become invisible. Or at least to the enemies. Another one-up in here. And another one-up right there. You got a lot of one-ups in this game. But yes, you can pass through most enemies. You can pass through some walls. Not a lot of walls in this game, but you can pass through some. And the enemies also won't attack you. And that is exactly why I like this cap so much. I think it's just satisfying to run through a couple of enemies without them really seeing you. And I don't know, I just really like the theme. It's the same theme that plays when you have the wing cap, but I really like the theme, so don't blame me. Gotta go across these platforms and watch out for these because they change direction, oh my god. And these rotating ones are also kind of mean, especially this part right here. You have to jump down here and up there and triple jump and... Oh, we landed it. And then you're here, all the way at the end of the stage, where you will find the blue switch. But first we collect the last red coin, and the star will spawn behind this gate. And that is exactly one of those things that you can actually go through with the cap. You've just stepped on the Vanish Cap switch. The Vanish Cap makes Mario disappear. Now Vanish Caps will pop from all of the blue blocks you find. Would you like to save? Of course. We're gonna test that out immediately, if I could, without falling down. There you go, we have the Vanish Cap now, and we can just run through this fence gate, or fence, and collect the star. Castle Secret Star. And with this, we can now officially beat the lobby, because the last star in Big Boo's Haunt requires us to have cap number 2, the Vanish Cap. I'm just gonna go in there and exit out so I can get into the castle quicker. Another speedrun method that every speedrunner uses, and we're just gonna rush right over here into Big Boo's Haunt so we can get the last remaining star. Yahoo! Come on, die. There you go. Get sucked in again, and eye to eye in the secret room. It already says secret room, and it actually is all the way on top where we had to go to get to the Big Boo on the balcony, but with a major difference. Over here, there's another Okay. That wasn't planned, but... Hello? Can I get up there? Thank you. There's another balcony over here that has a Vanish cap, and what you have to do is collect this. And in your best interest, long jump back here. So you start over here, and then, of course, hit the... Hit the side flip to get up there. And what you have to do now is just run straight through this picture of a Boo. And in there will be a giant evil eye. And that is exactly the perpetrator that holds the star captive. Just run around and make him die, and he will drop the last remaining lobby star that we haven't collected. With this star, we are now officially done with the lobby. Let's go, finally. Now we can actually go into the basement levels. And the first one already is immediately a lot harder than any lobby level that we have, and it's clear that the game picks up on difficulty from this point on forward, because the first level that we have to traverse is actually my least favorite of the bunch we have in the basement, and it is here in the, I think, 2 out of 3 0-star doors that you can actually enter without having any star. And it is, I didn't mean to jump in, but it is in this puddle of whatever the fuck it's supposed to be. Hazy Maze Cave, swimming beast in the cavern. It's an underground level, and again, once again, the texture pack is doing incredible work here. It looks so much better, especially the map over there. It looks so much more detailed than the original crap. Or not crap, it's the original charm, but I like this a lot more. And we finally hear the underground theme for the first time. Let's read the sign. Both ways fraught with danger. Watch your feet. Those who can't do the long jump, make your way to the right. Right, work elevator, cloudy maze. Left, black hole, underground lake. Red circle, elevator, 2, underground lake. Is that a slang? Elevator 2, underground lake? Arrow, you are here. So this is like a Indiana Jones type of level where you have to do some traversing and looking at the map where you're supposed to go, and we're supposed to be swimming beast in the cavern, so we have to take a left right here and long jump all the way over here. We already see a star over there, but we're not going for that yet. There's also I don't even know what they're called in English, but the bat enemy for the first time. All you have to do is traverse over here and don't get smushed by rocks. Ow, that hurt my back. Don't get smushed by rocks. Go all the way over here. And we actually also see another star right here. And there's another map or two here. All we have to do is go down this elevator, just like the map told, or the sign told us to. Go down the elevator into the big cavern full of water. And here we are. The music also changes the lower you go in this level, which is a really nice touch, I think. But what is actually special about this room right here is that we meet a friend for the first time. I think for the first time. We meet... Huh? Where are you? We meet Plessy. This is the first appearance Plessy has ever had, and what you have to do is not glitch underneath him. What you have to do is jump on his back and just look at the point where you want to go, and Plessy will automatically swim towards it. And now you can just do a long jump and run up, and you slide back down in misery. You can just long jump, and you're up here. There you go. This is the star that we want. Star number 1. Yahoo! Swimming beast in the cavern. The next star is 8 red coins and 100 yellow coins, and I'm actually not going to skip over that because I might as well do it. This one is probably the longest one in the game, so it's going to take a bit. But I do have another thing to talk about while I do this, and that is deleted file myths. You may or may not have heard of that myth before, that some Mario 64 cartridges have deleted files that somehow came back to life by some random input that you don't even remember doing. And it is the case in a lot of people's childhood memories that they can't recreate anymore because A, they don't have the original cartridge that they used to have anymore, or B, they just don't remember the input that they did as a kid. And that is the case for most of these occurrences, let me call it like this, or let me call it that. No, don't fall down, Mario, you fat ass. That is the case for most of these occurrences. And it has been a myth in the Mario 64 community for quite some time. But I am here to finally rediscover or discover this myth once and for all. And it is the fact that, no... Why am I so ass right now? It's because I'm talking about something that I have to think about, actually. But what these deleted save files that came back actually are, they are just developer cartridges. That's pretty much all there is to it. Because Nintendo, as every game company should and also has, they have developer cartridges on which they test the game a bunch and try out what stuff works and what doesn't. And these developer cartridges oftentimes have cheat codes implemented in them. Oh god, what a bad voice crack. Jesus Christ. No! I need to get it back up there. Hello, Mario? Grab the ledge. Grab the ledge. There you go. Also kill this eye while you're at it. He gives you 5 coins. If I would be able to do it. Hello, camera. There you go. And on these developer cartridges, oftentimes there are cheat codes that aren't on the official releases of the game anymore, and that is also the case for Super Mario 64. These developer cartridges have a very specific cheat to bring back deleted save files in case the developers ever needed them again, for whatever reason that would be, I don't know. But it did exist, and that is exactly the case for all of these mysterious, spooky game files that came back out of seemingly nowhere. And all it really is just a test file that the developers played through on. They got 120 stars, they did a bunch of testing with the debug mode and whatever, what else bullshit was on the cartridge back in the day, on the developer cartridge. And they just deleted the file and then later decided to implement the code to bring them back in case they ever needed it again. Also, we are now in the poison labyrinth, the one that said you should not jump into the flames, that hurts. The one that said clouds or mist or dust or whatever labyrinth, it's actually poison and you shouldn't stay in here for long. But we do have to be here because there is a very important blue coin switch. Without these, it's actually impossible. What am I doing? Oh god. I just messed up my route completely. I can't die. If I die... Give me... No way! Oh, god. I'll see you guys back when I'm in the toxic maze with all the coins I had. Okay, we are officially back. I have 45 coins, and these bats want to kill me, but the way you're actually supposed to go is all the way down here. And you have to collect these coins. That's why I was just so hesitant about fucking this up. Because if you don't collect these blue coins, it is literally impossible to get all 100 coins in this stage, because it's just so many blue coins. I think it's about 35, and if you don't collect these, it is just straight up not possible to get 100 coins in this world, which is actually becoming a trend, as I realize, because I've said the exact same thing. Ouch, fucking dickhead. in a previous level. I don't remember which one, but I'm pretty certain I said the exact same thing in the previous level. I'm just trying to find the exit now. It actually is a labyrinth. You don't really find your way around this shithole here. But I think I should be close now. Yeah, there you go. This is the exit that leads back into the Great Hall with the red coins. And all we have to do now is find 12 other coins, and we are golden. Only took me about like 3 minutes to get back to to where I was with the coins, so it's not that big of a deal. But if I had died with like, I don't know, let's say 90 coins, that would have been far worse. But we are basically done now because there is 5 right here, and then there is oh my god, there's another 8 in the room right behind this door. We've already seen the coins, we've been here. Just collect 4 and get the star. Yay! I really don't enjoy this 100 coin mission. This is probably my least favorite one. Also a 1-up in here, and we might actually need it, looking at the way I'm playing right now. I really don't enjoy this mission all that much, and it is with good reason, because it just takes a very long time, and it's also very risky to get 100 coins here, just because of all of the pits and the poisonous gas in the tell me the name, not library, labyrinth, there you go, Jesus. The poisonous gas in the labyrinth, but we're done. Elevate for 8 red coins. Yippee. Next one. We'll get about two more stars here before we leave. This one that we're doing right now, or the third star in the star select, actually has to do with the third cap, and I've already leaked what that is. It is the metal cap, so we can't get that one yet, but we will get the metal cap very, very soon, I promise you. Instead, we will get another star by kind of cheating, and it is this one up there. Usually you have to go through the toxic maze and escape through one of the 2 emergency escapes, but since we're going down there anyway for another star, I'm just going to do it the old-fashioned way and wall kick up here and just long jump over there. Literally saved yourself about like 3 to 4 minutes of just aimlessly wandering around the labyrinth trying to find the correct emergency exit. There you go. We are doing 1 more star. Yeah, I think 1 more star is fine. And it is down in the chamber. Wait. No, it isn't. Let me think. We actually have to go to the toxic maze for this one. We do have to go there. This is the last long star left in this world, and then we're actually already done with Hazy Maze Cave almost. But we do have to go back down into the toxic maze, into the toxic labyrinth, into the toxic library, and find the second emergency exit. You might have already seen me enter one when I was collecting the 100 coins, and it is not this one, it is the one right here. This is where you need to go to get to the second star that has to do with the toxic maze. You just ride up this elevator right here, and you will find yourself in the room we have already seen behind this gate with the star just waiting for us right here. Number 47. We're actually almost halfway through. Yahoo! That's right, Mario. Navigating the toxic maze. Okay, the official name is Toxic Maze. I didn't know that. But with that, I will have to say goodbye for now. In the next episode, we will most likely finish HMC. We will also finally get the last cap in the game, the metal cap. And we will look into course number 7 and what that world brings for adventures. What kind of adventures course 7 brings us. So, as always, thank you so much for tuning in and watching. And as always, again, I hope you have a fantastic day, morning, evening, afternoon, or wherever you might be, and bye-bye.